There we go. Shall we try this on moderate? I recommend it for players who find normal mode too easy, making for tougher fights that offer increased combat points to boot. Sure, why not? Turn on. Fixed destination marker for story. Subtitles, yes please. Camera controls. Music. Data usage, team control, graphic settings. Everything's good here. 144. Okay, that all seems good. Audio, surround, and that should be good. Let's do this.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balseph, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
Oh, I'm excited. This is going to be a good run. For any who don't know, or are new to the stream, I tend to do voice acting. I say. Just really means I butcher voices.
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless... All right, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
It's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Okay. Wonder what they're mining here. Man. Hey, no loitering. Embedded! Yeah. Just trying to get a look. Huh. Almost look like oil rigs. Mind you, there is a lot of fire, so... Oh, yep. How do you fix it? Oh, you beat it with a wrench. Yeah, it usually works. And maybe they are like, sort of like oil rigs. They're used to siphon out whatever the hell's in the ground. Who knows? Okay, what you gotta say? I'm so sorry, Iron Mask. You got hurt because of me. Don't sweat it, kid. It's not like I felt anything. But that's why Doc tells you to be extra careful, doesn't he? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I choose to stick my neck out for you, and I don't regret a thing. So don't sweat it, Cole, okay? Oh, okay. Thanks, Iron Mask.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Already making people mad at me.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do
rather
me a
mean.
favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
The cloth physics are pretty cool in this
Guess
so
I'll
far.
go back to my room.
I don't know about the stuff on me. It's not bad, but it's just the stuff in here, like just watching this flow. It's crazy. Alright, barbed wire encampment. Guard dogs. Is that a spotlight? I don't know. Oh, big flaming wall. I'm guessing you're gonna tell me to bugger off? Yeah. What are you doing? Nobody said you could wander around embedded. Okay, I gotcha. No need to be all grumpy. The Bright Eyes stick these weird stones in our bodies and then work us to the bone until we're dead. And as if that routine beatings from them weren't enough, when they're in a real bad mood, they like to sick their Zoogles on us. Well, thank you for the exposition.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here. So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or a face, or memories for that matter? Not like worrying about it will change anything.
What are you looking at? You looking to get your ass kicked too? Rude. They're not moving. Damn it! Every last one of the embedded will die, and then we can do whatever we want with you. Now burn! Oh boy. Beat your ass. Okay. Get to bed, embedded, now! Okay, I guess it's... Okay, calm down. Where the hell's my bed? Oh my god, you need to bugger off, fucker. Alright, it's up here. Ever wonder what those Bright Eyes like to burn all over the place? I'll tell you, it's the fuel they make us mine for. There's no reason for us to do it. Once we do, they just take it and light it up. And that's why it's hotter than hell here. Well, that answered my earlier question. Danon Elder. I guess you're the guy sitting down. Listen, whatever the bastards do to you, don't ever think about trying to fight back against them, Bright Eyes. Got it? I know. Not like any of us have a chance in hell of ever beating one of those soldiers, or their Zoogles, let alone Lord Balsh. Balsif? Balsif. Shh! Don't talk about this in public, you two. Who knows what they'll do if they hear us? What are you trying to do? No approaching the water without permission, embedded. Okay. Can't it wait, Iron Mask? I'm trying to catch a little shut-eye over here. Okay.
I should get some rest.
Alright. Let's take a nap then.
I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye. I'd better head to work. So, I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
What are you doing? You better go to your assigned position before the Bright Eyes beat you. Okay. No need to be hostile. Same thing. He's gonna be the same thing.
Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
How are your injuries? Don't get up to anything too reckless out there, alright? Sure, bud.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Oh, that's cool. Like Rhino Zoogles. Yeah, it probably hurt.
Grenar!
Zephyr, she's here!
She's here, so they know who that is.
The hell?
Okay then. How did you tie your hair?
Come back!
Ooh, that. Ugh. That's gonna suck.
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Bennett, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir.
What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
The words are very pretty.
Over there! Don't move!
Go now!
Huh?
Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You caused us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
Here they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The man is expendable!
Armored soldiers!
Idiots! Hey, you two! All right, sure.
Pounchy boy.
Come on!
Probably don't want to throw him over there. Never mind.
Away you go! Hope you can jump!
Holy shit. Okay then.
You all missed your chance to become Lord, which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balzath! Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion! Yes, sir!
Is he eating out a dog dish?
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
How does a Renin get scarred like that? If they're all pompous. Pompous lords. Last time I checked, they don't get scarred. And all fucking mangled.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Dahnan people. We get in the way of the Bright Eyes' best-laid plans.
The Dahnan Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it.
Because you're hideous.
That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
Oh?
I need to go and find out for myself.
This here's a service line for the old abandoned mines. Gave her a very masculine voice. Oopsie. There are so many of these lines all over the place. It enables us to be nimble, stay one step ahead of the Bright Eyes. Nothing for exploring? No little hidden thing? Okay. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I get. Who's this place? This is the old Xeon mine, one of the Crimson Crow's safe houses. Abandoned mines like this one are pretty commonplace, so we have no shortage of places to hide out. If you want to know anything, blah blah blah. What are the Crimson Crows? I told you, we're a resistance group fighting the Bright Eyes. Our goal is to liberate Calaglia from Rena. So injuries are a constant thing for us. It's distressing work for me as a medic. Who's Zephyr? Zephyr is the Crimson Crow's leader. He's not just physically strong, he's got real smarts. He's indispensable to us. Where's the woman? The jail's up ahead. Zephyr's interrogating her now. You can check it out if you're curious, but I wouldn't disrupt the interrogation if I were you. Who are you fighting? Who else? The Renans ruling over Calaglia. The ones that came down from Langius have been giving us hell for the last 3 centuries. course, we can't even reach neighboring towns, much less Langelis. So our current target is the Renans in Calaglia, and their lord, Balsaf. I'm good, thanks. Well, if it isn't the Iron Mask himself. Good to see you, buddy. Have we met before? Nah, we've never met before. But you're definitely famous in these parts. Everyone knows you as the Buckethead who stands up to the armored soldiers and can take a beating from them like it's nothing at all. Guys like you don't come around that often at all. It'd be weird if we didn't know about you somehow. Makes sense, I can't argue that. Try not to wander around too much. Wow. I didn't know I was a prisoner. The only reason the Bright Eyes want to mine through Calaglia so much is so they can get as much fire out of this realm as they possibly can. Okay. Hey, I noticed you don't have a spirit core on your body. Did you dig it out of yourself? You did really good not having any of the Bright Eyes catch you without it all this time. I'm impressed.
Damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing? So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name? You mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renan, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renan soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renan, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stoner people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder, not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you, that's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Ooh, she mad.
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. She gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
I got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
He's a
And
big
don't
boy,
try anything
Jesus.
funny.
That's a rusty ass blade. A dull sword. A rusted long sword with a blade badly in need of repair. Fighting with it is more like using a blunt weapon rather than a bladed one. Okay. I'm sorry, you beat someone with a bat? It'll still fucking hurt. blunt or not, it can do damage. Apple gel. Apple flavored medicinal gel that restores 400 hit points to one
What's this
ally. Cutting equipment. So it's like a kitchen area, I guess. In a cave. Oh, anything in her... Oh, I can't get into everything. Okay.
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Renans are here? I have to...
If the Bright Eyes arrest you and try to make you rat anyone out, you have two options. Either break out or find a way to keep quiet. Permanently.
Find an exit
Wow.
and get the hell out of here.
That's a little dark. Damn it! What the hell are the lookouts doing? How did Balsep's men ever find this place? Maybe you have a rat.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Nothing over there. Damn it. If it wasn't for that armor the Bright Eyes wear, I could totally take them one-on-one. They're just ordinary Renans underneath. There's nothing else that's special about them. But all the machinery in their armor makes them way bigger and stronger than they otherwise would. I hate it. Those guys plays dirty. It's war. There's no playing dirty. You win or you lose. Leave everything essential behind. We'll make do without one way or another. If we make it out alive.
Kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Damn it! The bright-eyed woman took advantage of all the confusion and broke out. It's no use trying to take on the armored soldiers like this. It'll only mean more casualties for us to deal with later. Alright.
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renan girl who was here?
Why would I tell you? And why is your crotch purple?
Spit it out! I want an answer, Insurgent!
How's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renan armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
Basic attack, right bumper. Okay, sure. Press right bumper for normal attack. At first, you can string 3 normal attacks together, but by learning certain skills, this limit can be increased. Characters can also attack midair after jumping. Special arts, YXA, choose the art. Press left trigger and right trigger to evade. Oh, move right stick and press right trigger to evade. Okay. Sure.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. Alright, we're up. We fight. Still, I have to do this. I won't go quietly.
Die!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Try harder! Damn it!
What was that?
Try harder!
Oh.
Swallow blade! Strike!
So it looks like I have a counter.
No escape!
A counter a perfect
I won.
time dodge.
I actually beat one of those Renan soldiers.
Okay.
I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Anything in this corner? Nope. Is this game not... Maybe it's not worth searching around in the nooks and crannies in this game? Oh, no, never mind. Another apple gel. Don't try to take on any armor soldiers yourself. You don't have a chance to win in hell of winning. But I just won one. So you're wrong. So there. Wolf and...
Here goes! Now you're finished!
Okay, so that's switch what?
It's over! Try harder! Here I come!
Ah! Okay, so there is animation lock.
It's over! Swallow blade! Die! Here I come! Swallow blade!
felt like a perfect.
Take this! Slot! It's over! You're mine! Mirage! Hut! Hut! Take this! Go to hell! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Blue escape! Mirage! You're finished! Hut! You're mine! Slot! Swallow blade! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage!
Okay, combat feels fluid. I like that quite a bit, actually. SP, so I don't know what SP is yet. Experience doesn't stay up for very long. Okay. Nothing down there. Nothing over there. Oh. Did you kick that guy's ass? I thought that woman was completely unarmed. How the hell did she get a weapon? Not that I'm complaining. It saved my ass, that's for damn sure. Oh. She got a gun? She got a gun.
Shion V. Mayor Imeris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bolton.
Damn it!
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renan affairs you're meddling with.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Rude.
Suit yourself.
Oh. Combos. Combos are actions strung together with no gaps. Normal attacks have a set limit, while arts can continue until AG runs out. Normal attacks count separately from the ground and the air. Using an art to go between them can thus extend the combo. Okay, so attack, 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 that double thing, attack, 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 raising thing, attack, 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 drop. Diminishing returns and combos. During a combo, if the same art is used multiple times within 4 actions, its penetration will decrease and enemies will recover from it sooner. Continually doing so will raise these penalties, making arts half as effective as their
Word to the wise, I call my own shot. Just stay out of my way and you'll get along quite well.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
New for me if you hadn't noticed.
Boop, boop.
Don't expect any promises.
1, 2, 3, boom, boom. 1, 2. Oh, that didn't allow me to have more. Ow. Where's my hit points? Yeah, I haven't seen my hit points.
Why did you help me? What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah, it's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself. That's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for? Stay sharp. We're
Okay,
going
score, time, experience, and SP. So I still don't know what SP is for. Oh, skit?
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
It's a good question.
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
That's a good answer.
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Makes sense. Hey, he made it out.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
Look out!
Hey, Shawnee, how you doing?
Sion! Sion!
Blazing sword.
Hey, Dominic.
How?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core.
Oh, Shawnee, how's the volume mix? The game too loud? Am I too quiet? Okay. Well, if you can hear me and the game, and neither of us is blocking
You
each
okay?
other, doesn't matter what you're listening
Your
on.
arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in
No, that-
agony?
That doesn't
Wait,
matter.
Are you
It
serious?
still isn't
Hold
good.
still.
Huh?
Sweet. Awesome, thank you.
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
You befriended Xion. Zephyr has teamed up with your party. Xion's fighting style. Summary: Xion specializes in gun-based, long-range strikes and astral arts. Use her to hit enemies from a safe distance, then to use healing arts on allies with low hit points. Healing arts cost CP to use, so mind your CP total. Xion's auto mode. When auto mode is enabled, Xion will primarily target flying and astral art-wielding enemies. Okay. As well as foes with lower hit points during combat. Cure points. CP. Arts with healing and support effects consume cure points, in addition to AG. CP is shared across the party and can be restored with items or by staying at an inn or campground. It can be raised by leveling up or finding specific items. Cool. Oh, and for anyone who's watching the stream right now, if you miss any of it, you can catch a lot of my previous streams over on my YouTube channel. So if you do happen to show up midway through one, or you miss a day, it's perfectly fine. You can catch them up at the YouTube channel, and I believe it should be archiving to Twitch as well. Man, that view. Oh, there's still greenery with all the fire. Sorry, a bush, not really greenery. That's a pretty cool emblem. Land of brimstone and swirling ash, Orbis Calaglia.
That's...
Glanimede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
Jesus. Ah, the bridge isn't burning. Okay.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Making contact with an enemy will initiate a battle. Defeating all enemies will give you experience and other rewards, but be careful if all characters on your side are killed. Something bad happens, probably game over. Cool. Wolf times 3. Why is it pausing? Okay. Changing controls during combat. Pressing that button while in the menu can change your character's control mode. Semi-auto automatically moves until in attack range, full control, or fights based on set strategy. Semi-auto mode is designed for players who only wish to casually dabble in combat. Meanwhile, manual mode is for those seeking full control, while auto mode lets you take the game take the reins. Okay.
Don't go charging off like that. Here I come. Rising Rider. Don't let them form a pack.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite
Oh,
aware
I have hit points now.
Here I come. Rising Rider. I'm not done. Mirage.
Here I go. You're
Strike. Rising One Rider. Final push. Right. Give them all we got. I'm sure I can put this to
Oh,
use.
almost a level. Sharp Fang times 2.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all,
You're a big
there'll
boy.
be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
Oh, it's coming at me. I should probably get up this. Okay, grab this crystal. Antidote Rock, a stone that keeps microbes at bay as it breaks down toxins. Storing it together with food will make that food last longer.
What a weird stone.
That's pretty
I
fucking
sense
cool.
a strange power from it.
No, I
We
want to
should
fight you.
gather
Let's
as
do
many
this.
as we can find.
Level 9. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Okay, 2 targets. Big, long attack. Oh. Hey, core break. Oh, pff, that was easy.
I can feel my power.
Level up. Really not worth much though, but I got Stone Fragment and Strange Core, I think was that second item. Blue chest. Life bottle times 3. Miraculous medicine that heals KO from one ally during battle as well as restores 800 hit points.
Seems you
That's
found something good.
a lot of hit
Supplies
points.
like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
I'll try
Got it.
not to.
I'll remember.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can, you'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
What do you want, a cookie? Camping out. Resting at campgrounds will restore the party's hit points and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you've previously viewed. Okay.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoilsport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
Yeah. So there. Zephyr's teaching.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Foreshadowing?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides,
can't see his
we've already
eyes.
got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Okay. Do I have... Oh. Dual Wings pack. Okay. Some food items. Some accessories. Some armor. Accept all. Yes. Okay. Cool. Oh. Iron Mask's missing core.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
He's not wrong.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
The unflinching Iron Mask.
So, this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... You know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renin soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Okay.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danons are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've got to hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
I saw you pop up down there.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Okay. Crystal. Oh, I saw that.
We should be able to eat this.
Wheat.
Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible.
Oh, that probably didn't feel good. Sage, an herb that raises max hit points. Okay, highly effective, consuming. Yeah. What about sparkles? Fish? Yeah, carp. A hardy fish that can survive in even poor water. It's best to cook it first before eating, as consuming it raw is dangerous. That makes sense. Yeah, I got an item. What was... So sages for extra hit points. Xion needs it, because she's my healer. I don't want her dying. Apple gel.
We're so high up.
Is that glitch textures? Maybe. It's hard to tell from here. And is that a light seam? That was. That's funny. Okay.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Giant Zoogles roam around. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage to beat them. I think we'll come back.
We've almost made it to
for
Uzak.
that one. I don't know. Is it gonna like super
I'd
warm
steer
me?
clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Yeah.
That weak, huh?
Yeah. I should probably listen to him. Hello, little rhino beetle things.
I'll take you all on.
Armadillo. This is not an armadillo. I don't care what you say.
I'm not done. Slash. I'll run you through. Rising Viper. Guess we gotta roll with it. You're mine.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're mine.
Did we kill one already?
Rising Viper.
Ah, I'm too busy. Sweet. Perfect parry, or perfect dodge.
I'll run you through.
Dead! Yeah, I really like the combat in this. It's really smooth. Spherical shell, hard bone. Wheat. Oh, another hidden item. Orange gel, a valuable medicinal gel that supplements a person's vitality when eaten. Restores 30
What's this
CP.
thing?
I don't know why, but when eaten, when I said it, it felt weird. When eaten. Sure. Oh, is that an owl?
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Oh, nope, I should probably not let them do that.
You're mine. I'm on it. You're finished.
Oh, yeah.
Mirage.
I'm only getting started.
I'll run you through.
peasy, boss. Easy peasy. Maybe I'll switch it to hard.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Hoot hoot! A dog tail. Okay. A dog tail resembling that of a wise, noble Shiba Inu that, when combined with a set of ears, make it tempting to run around barking everywhere. Is it? It has it on it.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an
Okay.
owl. They're often
Den and
used as a
owls can
symbol to
be
represent
found
ancient
roosting in
Dana.
hidden spots throughout the land. There may be something in it. For an adventure. Something, 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 something. I missed the rest. I thought I got something. Or did something? Why do I feel like something happened? Yeah, I don't know. But let's fight these guys.
Get lost!
Here I come! Run you through! And it's your mine! Rising Wyvern!
No, no, no! Ah!
Take this! Don't go charging I owe you one! Here I come!
There! One more!
Mirage! Swallow blade! Try harder! Run you through! Take this!
Oh, the other one's not dead yet.
Take this!
Here I
You're
go!
finished!
It's over!
Mirage! Take this! It's over!
What did it just hit?
You're mine! I'll run you through! It's over!
Oh, my CP went down.
Pathetic.
Wonder why my CPU went down. Parallax Stone. A stone that can release numbness when rubbed. Okay. Making it prized by those who have to maintain the same posture for extended periods during work. I could use one of those. Mind you, when I'm actually at work, I don't sit still that long. Okay.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Okay. Oh, so the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, eh? I wouldn't call myself a recruit, really. Oh, really? Well, we've all heard plenty about you, so if you ever decide to join up with us, you'll definitely be more than welcome. Is there anything you want to know? Oh, cool. What is this place? This is Ulzbek. It's a Danan enclave, like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Moskul, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. The Bright Eyes rarely show their faces here, which is why we've made it our headquarters. Is there anything else you want to know? What's the situation? Our friends have made it back from the old Xeon mine. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Am I really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing the mask of yours. And as if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people and make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talked about you. With that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong with the Crimson Crows. Oh, thanks, I'm good. Alright, catch you round. Just look out for that armored soldiers and Zeugles when you go out, okay? Okie dokes. Ugh. Sounds like there was an explosion along the tracks. Did the Crimson Crows cause that? Bro, what happened to you? Your brother bit off more than he could chew. It's no use. I can't take on those bright eyes. Wait, what? That is a weird conversation for those two to be having. Nothing in there. Oh, there's other people here. I hope those armored soldiers don't stick around here either, and they just leave like they did in Moscow. These chickens had just laid their eggs, and those damn bright eyes, they took every last egg. They couldn't spare a single one. I'm sure they could, they just didn't. What's in the water?
Should this really be here?
An apple gel. That's a good question, Shion. Come on, quit standing around talking. We've got water to carry. But you saw all those Crimson Crow members. They were hurt. Those bright eyes must have got them. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. Dad says the bright eyes can't afford to just kill their workers, but maybe they changed their mind. That's pretty shitty that kids have to feel like that. I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture. Not that there's anything left to make things with. Okay. I wonder how much longer this fighting will go on. There are so many Crimson Crows who have gotten injured and killed because of it. Who knows? I just hope things don't get any worse. It sends chills down my spine thinking about what might happen if they manage to make the Renans any angrier. Okay, and in. Okay. These injuries should heal eventually, and when they do, I'm getting sent back to Moscow. I doubt I'm going to make it out there alive this time. Who's going to send you back there? I thought no one was really taking care of this town. It says there's a stairwell here. Oh! Okay. I'm short on both supplies and manpower over here. Guess I've got no choice but to ask the Crimson Crows for help again. Or you could go do something about it. Just a suggestion. So, I've been thinking of joining up with the Crimson Crows. You? With them? But what can you do? Your body is so weak. I can still fight. I have to. It's for our kids, to give them a future. You've got to understand. I know, but... Sad facts. There's a way up, because I see a whole bunch of things. Unless these were the things I already chatted with? No, because I didn't come into here. Oh, another room. Are you telling me I shouldn't get involved with the Crimson Crows, old man? You're damn right I am. Back when I was your age, we had people who were doing the same things as them folks, and ain't nothing changed. Nothing! If them bright eyes find out we've got the Crimson Crow hiding among us, you can be sure there'll be hell for everyone to pay in Uzbek. She's right. They'll kill us all, each and every one of us. You know how they operate. Exactly. I'll give it a second thought before you do something we'll all regret. As much as I hate to admit it, they're both right. I hate the Renans as much as everyone else, but trying to fight them is suicide. There's only one way it's going to end for the Crimson Crows, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Just give it up. It's hopeless against the Renans. Wow. All this dark talk just makes today's work that much harder to get through than it already is. I'm out on patrol on Zephyr's orders. You can never be too careful when dealing with Bright Eyes. If any of us sense even a whiff of trouble, all we have to do is give the signal and everyone can hide immediately. That's a nifty trick. What's above me? After working with my hands all my life, I can't hardly see nothing with these old eyes anymore. Sounds like there's a bit of a ruckus close by. Did something happen? I don't know what's going on around here. As long as it don't make my life any harder, though, I don't give a hoot. It's been a long and hard enough struggle making it to this age as it is. My creaky old body can't take much more. Can I break these? No, I don't think there's a button for slashing. What the hell are you doing? The road over there leads to Ilgia's wastes. You won't find any Renans since it's all just ruins and abandoned villages, but it's crawling with stray Zoogles, so be careful if you go there. Good to know. Will do. Is there an... Oh, there is an up again. Oh, there's the ladder. Phew! I've lived in Caliglia all my life, so I like to think that I can take a little heat, but this is really pushing it. That's why I've got to stay hydrated. Can't afford to collapse from heat stroke while looking out for Renans. That's the spirit. It seems like there was a big commotion earlier, so I decided to hide in here and wait. You think it's finally safe for me to come out? Nope, you should hide there forever. Another ladder higher up. We've got to stay vigilant for signs of armored soldiers. We can't have a repeat of what happened in the old Xeon mines. Ooh, shiny! Scrap meat. Scraps of leftover meat from various animal parts. Ugh. Though a little unseemly, with preparation, it can be eaten just fine.
What's this thing?
Okay. Sure. Man, this music is so good. I would kill for the soundtrack. This is such a good soundtrack. These are rations we managed to swipe back from the Bright Eyes. You're welcome to have some. Just make sure they don't see you with them. Wow, words are hard. Thanks. I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here, and they somehow expect us to keep them fed on next to nothing. By all means, your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk we take getting these rations that much more worthwhile. Good people. Very, very good people. What's the point of this? Oh well. I'm glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. Okay.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is. We've all been waiting for this day for far too long.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime...
There are those who like to talk this and that.
You two need to do something about your outfits.
Yeah, I'm in some pretty tatty rags.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
For my size?
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
That's a little better.
I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Sure. Ocean blue battle garb. Ocean blue clothing received from Tilsa that was made by stitching together pieces of cloth that the Crimson Crows collected. Zephyr left your part. Oh.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You...
She's not right.
No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Okay. Are we really going to bet it all on the Iron Mask and his Renan lady friend? I'm not sure I like the odds. Well, if Zephyr says they're good, it must be true. We'll just have to trust them. Nate's still talking to the others. You'll find him outside. You should go say hi to him. The other members and I are going to devise our plan of attack. I have to let them know that I intend to make you guys the centerpiece for the whole operation. You're not the only new one here. You don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you've got any questions, lay them out, and I'll see what I can tell you. What's your group's goal? Ideally, we'd like to drive out the Renans, but as I'm sure you know, they've got us more than a little outgunned. For now, we're mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, and help other slaves along the way. Although apparently our big chance is right around the corner, as Zephyr and the rest are to be believed. How do the Remnants fight? The Bright Eyes wear those huge armored suits and fight using astral arts and sicking their Zeugles on people. You're dead meat if you try to take them all head on, so we have to fight using greater numbers and by taking advantage of the terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take them alone, one-on-one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're so glad to have you two on board with us. We could use all the help we can get. What are you guys doing in Uzbek? Uzbek is one of the enclaves where Danon slaves live. It's mostly responsible for producing food. The Bright Eyes don't have any outposts here and hardly come through on patrol, which is what made us decide to set up shop here. In exchange for agreeing to keep quiet about our whole presence, we give out supplies to the residents and help them with their needs. Also, it doesn't hurt that nobody is a fan of the Bright Eyes either, though. What can you tell me about the Renans? The big planet in the sky is their homeworld, Rena. while the smaller object is Lanagus, their stronghold, and where the Bright Eyes come from. Oh, and about that name, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arts. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they love to call us Embeddeds, since we're all embedded with a spirit core as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig theirs out. It's our way of showing we're not slaves to anybody any longer. The big shot Renans in charge, the Lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They're made of weird fabric and stick out like a sore thumb. What are Zeugles? Zeugles are the monsters you often see tagging along with the Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I do know that they're all nasty and real dangerous. There are also feral ones you'll find wandering around outside. Most of those escaped from their keepers. We call those strays. What are astral arts? It's what the Bright Eyes refer to as the power that they use. They're basically like a kind of magic. Denins can't use astral arts for themselves, which makes Renans as much of a pain to deal with as their Zeugl pets. I'm good, thanks. Alright, well if you think of something you need to ask, just let me know. That take care of that, I guess. That leaves this right here. I have to hurry and treat it before it gets bad. You're talking to a... I heard that owl. I still hear that owl. Where are you? Where are you, you sneaky bugger? Okay, you're on my left, so oh, you're up there. I see ya. Bunny ears? Yeah, rabbit ears. Rabbit ears that project innocence. They look big enough to pick up even the quietest conversations. Bye-bye, Mrs. Owl. I'm assuming Mrs. I shouldn't assume Mrs.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Cool. This position's good because you can keep an eye on every entrance from here. In a worst-case scenario, we can flee along the mountains too. That's how much Zephyr's thought this whole operation out. He's the leader of our organization for a reason. And I think that's it for Conversations Abound.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened. Hey.
Nath sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That a Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. Well, if Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? The name is Dyren. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge? But we all already have our beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for. To give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes and their beast.
I guess.
At your best. Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Xeon mines. The mines? Is that really such a good idea after the Renans snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to at least... Wow, we need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the Sandinus Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to the lodge. Got it. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to, as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Supply procurement. Subquest. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives with the activity records. Okay, cool.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
I haven't been to the inn yet.
By that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Item store? Sell. Buy. I have 0 gold. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta head back to the mines. Nope, to the Sandinus Ravine, that's right. Steep ravine. Didn't have time to read that. Yeah, I'll fight you. Come on, let's do this.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! Slash! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Here's a healing
You're
arm.
mine! Slash! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Mirage!
Only getting
It's
started.
over! Here I come! It's over!
It's over.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Here's a healing art.
Here I come! It's over! Here I come! Slash!
It's over.
Here I come! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
House this.
Mirage!
Mega ray.
You're finished!
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, I did take that hit. Okay. Karlak Stone. Iron Chunk. I'm guessing just a sellable item. Oh, there's a star thing over there. Let's go grab some wheat first.
No
Here's a
choice!
healing art.
Ooh, holy crap. That hurt.
One, come on! Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing art.
Now I can let loose! Take this!
One more.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Mirage!
Mega ray.
Take this! It's over! Here I come! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! No escape! We've turned the tables on him!
There are still more left.
Take this! Right! No time to hold back! Rising Wyvern! You're finished! You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! Slash! You're finished! You're mine! Mirage!
It's over.
Take this! It's over!
Mega ray.
Take this! It's over!
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
First
I
aid.
owe you one!
I'm taking too much damage. She's wasting a lot of
Let's
CP
keep
on
our
me.
eyes on the prize.
Some wheat. Yeah, still over here. Oh, mushrooms? Yeah. Mushrooms. Oh, this respawned? Yeah. I got a carp.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
He sent us all
If
the
I
way
had to
here.
guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
A little.
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Okay, but this seems like as good of a place as any. I have to wrap it up for the night. I've got other obligations. I will be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central Time, and I will be continuing for anyone who would like to come back and check it out. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. If you'd like to, feel free to follow down there so that you can see when I go live. Thanks very much, and have yourselves a good one.